All right, just a quick video to update. Excuse me. To update on what's been done. We were away for a couple of days. This is the time period in the garden when they sent all the masters for continued education. And it was kind of interesting. One of the subjects that was discussed was National Standard Plumbing Code and International. And that's funny because a couple of you in the comments had asked that question. I'm not sure if you're in your state, can you put in the comments if you guys are reciprocal or not? At one time when I read, in other words, we could go to North Carolina, South Carolina, and not have a really tough time getting our master's license there. Other than that, that's about it. Some other states honor other states, but if you know that your state is honored by another state, put it in the comments because I'm interested, and I think other people may be interested to know who is reciprocal to who. I see that they laid out the layout up here. Interesting. The last thing we have to do up here is connect the heating unit to the gas line, or the gas line to the heating unit. I see that duct right there is going to go under a cabinet. So we'll see how that works. This is a mother-daughter house, in case you're curious why we're on the third floor and why there's a layout for a sink there. In the zoning, mother-daughter houses are laid out and allowed or disallowed certain things or whatever. So one of the things we notice when we come in here is this. Update on the HVAC guys. Yes, they've been fired. I wish I could have put money on that one. And the reason was, you see this return here? This is a 12-inch return. You can tell by the shape of it that it is all metal. Now, originally, from day one, the owners of this place asked the HVAC people to please not put any flex duct work wherever it was not absolutely necessary. So let me clear that statement for you. If you're an HVAC person and you go in to do an estimate and a customer says to you, please do not put flexible ductwork in this job unless you it's absolutely necessary, then okay. Now here's a piece of flex. Tell by looking at it, it's soft. So that statement was repeated over and over and over again. I might even find a video where the owner of that company was standing there with the property owners as he said, okay, yeah, we'll make sure we don't use flex. Maybe on video, maybe I'm not, but I did hear it more than once. So over that situation, according to other people in that company, 7 people were fired because they did it. They continued to use flex pipe up here in a space where it was absolutely unnecessary. And this was one of them. If you look back through previous videos, you'll see this 12-inch return as flex. So the history on this is first they put it in, and then they had a flex return in the wall. Go back through the videos, you'll find it. It was actually the one here that's in the ceiling. This box was in this wall. It was right there with a big piece of flex. It was actually, well, it was over here. It was in this bay. And as you can see, from this bay to the furnace, it was about 3 feet in a straight line, 4 feet. And even at that, all it would have taken is 1, 2 hard elbows and a piece of hard pipe straight to the return. Well, they didn't do that. They put a piece of flex. Then they went so far as the owners also told them, hey, this part right here is going to be a closet, which it is. If I back up, you can see it's a closet, right? There's your closet. And that was iteration number 3. Phase 2, they had the return right here. As you can see, it literally was 2 feet outside this doorway on the 12-inch return. So what would happen is when you close this door, there would be on 2 things, the 12-inch return in this room, 4 feet from the unit. So when you close the door, I would imagine all the air would just go in a circle from this small space next to the unit and just recirculate. And out here there was I think a 6-inch return